Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time watching me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So right now I'm going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for the collective whole. This is an energy update. I had asked, oh, well, good God. Hold on. I had asked the energies what this reading is going to be about, and basically the message that I got was let the bodies hit the floor. Stand in your truth, stand strong, and just let the bodies hit the floor. Hold on, guys. Let the bodies hit the floor like my cards hit the floor. All right. Okay. Now that I've got my cards back. All right. So energies are still super duper intense today. They were like getting to fever pitch type of energies yesterday. Like so many people, I asked the question, who's feeling extra, and you know, extra anything. And so many people responded. Whew, good Lord. So many people responded. I think it's continuing today. And that's okay. It's okay if it continues through to today. Knowing this in advance will definitely help you to better navigate whatever life brings to you today. Okay? Well, that's my logic. You know, if I know that I'm extra sensitive today, then when people say or do things that trigger me, I can pause myself and be like, okay, girl, you already knew they will try today. Who they are, I don't know. But you already knew this. Don't fall for it. Don't take the bait. So let's pull more cards. Ooh, these cards are intense. I don't know if you guys can feel this already. An intensity is increasing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew. Oh my God. It's important. It's important for us to kind of take a moment to receive this message. This was a message that I myself was given early this morning. But I guess it's not just a message for myself. I guess this is, you know, hey, I'm no different than anyone else. I'm going through the same things you guys are going through, same lessons, same energetic challenges, same type of increased emotions. And the message I got this morning was your loyalty first is to yourself. And if people are going to cross boundaries, thinking that they can approach you in this way because you have a friendship, because your friendship has been established over a course of how many years, I beg to differ. Okay? I beg to differ. If you are going to allow someone outside of the friendship that you and I have, if you're going to allow someone to be disrespectful to me, disrespectful to whatever it is I'm standing up for, then you are the same as that individual. Okay, you a stranger to me now. You're a stranger to me. You guys, your first loyalty is to yourself. Okay, first loyalty is to yourself. That means do not question your worth. If your friend doesn't understand what it is you're here for, what you stand for, what you're here to do, and they say or do something to make you feel like you're out of hand, first analyze if you really are out of hand. Are you out of hand? Because if you're not, fuck them. I'm just saying. That's what the energy says today. Today is the day you're going to choose. You're going to honor yourself and your needs and your growth, or you're going to shrink back down. Okay? You let people trample on you because you need to be loyal to them or something, or you know what I'm saying? So today is a rough and raw ClairTarot. This is going to be rough and raw. Extra raw. Extra raw. Whew. Already. Let's see. All right. Okay. Ooh, my favorite deck. Hold on. I had this deck for a little bit, but I guess I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to receive from this deck, but now it's just my favorite freaking deck. All right. Card number 36, which the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. No more allowing anyone to stifle your growth, whether it be someone outside of you or you yourself. Stop it. Put that in check. Really, really allow yourself to be intense if you need to be intense. I'm done. I am done with this PC thing. Like, oh, I can't say that because then people will be upset. Well, if you're upset, maybe it's challenging the illusions that you're living. Who knows? It's not for me to find out. It's for you to explore why you feel the way you feel off something that I said, because my opinion really should not matter to you. It really should not matter to you. Felix, go down. Yeah, scare it. Just shake it up. All right. My opinion shouldn't matter to you. Other people's opinion shouldn't matter to you. If it triggers you, you have to analyze, why is this triggering me? What is it about this that is causing me to have this type of reaction? Okay. Always has to circle back around, and what is it within me? Let's not make this about other people. It's me. Something is in me, something I need to address, something I need to acknowledge, something I need to probably heal. Okay. Card number 44, solar eclipse revolution. Is there a solar storm? Is there a solar storm? I'm wondering. Do any of you guys know if there's a solar storm currently happening? Okay. Revolution is actually something that starts in individual hearts. This card spells out change. Major transformations are about to happen. When it comes to eclipses, something has to die for better things to be born. We must focus on what is directly in front of us. You can expect swift changes that end one chapter and start a new one. These events may seem like negatives at first, like a divorce, the end to a relationship, being forced to move, or even losing your job. Ooh, didn't I just say this? That sometimes, you need to reevaluate what those friendships are. Relationships, whatever it is, you need to reevaluate that. Does everything need to end? Absolutely not. But you need to see, why am I reevaluating this specific connection? Because, if it's a healthy one, you for sure are not going to be like, no, that's something that, I don't know what it is. Now you're going to know. You're going to know. If it's a healthy connection that supports and loves and grows you, you're not questioning it. But if you're questioning a relationship, a friendship, why? What is it about that connection that makes you wonder? Figure that out. It implies you're being forced to make a decision, to act on it. There will be no stepping away from it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, wait, what? Nonstop solar storm starts in 2020 and reaches apex in 2025. Well, yes. I don't even know how to react to that. I make a foil helmet. Just wrap the foil around. I don't know. I don't know. This connects to the Two of Wands. Crisis, change, divorce, dissolution, breakdown, buildup, relocation. And that relocation doesn't always mean that you're moving. Sometimes that relocation has to do with relocating yourself within your mind. You know what I'm saying? Within your mind, you need to shift where your loyalties are being housed, where they're anchored. It needs to be centered in you and your truth, not in someone else, not in someone else, okay? So you guys hear that wind? Oh my gosh. You guys hear that? Wind. Take an inhale. All you're doing is exhaling. Inhale for a second. Inhale. Damn, it hasn't stopped. Now look at this guy. I love you. I love you. I do. I'm mad at you, but I love you still. I love you. Okay? You're like that inner child of mine that just doesn't give a shit. You know, it'll like you look at me while you knock stuff off the table. I tell you don't go on the table, and you look at me like I'm going on the fucking table. No, don't. Yeah, see there. There you go. There you go with my hair again. I love you. Go down though. Go down though. All right. Okay. God, it's so fucking fluffy. Okay. Fear. God. Now I know how my family feels when I wear my like pink leopard print glittery pants. It leaves glitter everywhere I go, like a trail of magic that follows me everywhere. He leaves a trail of hair everywhere. Fear. Here we go. This is the heart of why we're struggling. We're afraid. We are afraid of something within ourselves. We are afraid of whatever it is we're growing to be. Now, oftentimes that fear of what we're going to be is something so ridiculously profound. And we have a tendency, many of us have a tendency to run away from it, to look for excuses as to why we need to move away from it, why we need to reject it. Be honest with yourself. If you do that, if that is a natural part of your process, it's a natural part of mine. Ask yourself why. What are you really afraid of? Are you afraid of what you think you're afraid of, or are you afraid of something else? Many of us think like, oh, we're scared of failure. I think for many people, like a good portion of that group that's afraid of failure, you're actually not afraid of failure. You're afraid of success. You're afraid that you will become so successful that you won't have an option to shrink back down and be ignored and be unheard. And that's scary because once you're recognized, once people actually hear and see you, you can't go back to the you that you were. It takes that option away. It forces you to continue forward. And that's scary. Forward into an unknown. What's going to happen is this. If that applies to you, what's going to happen is this. Your life will challenge you until your fear of that unknown greatness will be less than your fear of continuing down a path that you know is going to be so hard. Let that sink in. If you are struggling with life right now, ask yourself why. Stop with the whole, well, because people won't give me a chance and this and that. And, you know, for some people, you're not being given a chance because they can feel that you are, I wish you would reject me. Let that sink in. I'm just saying, I know this because I do this. Well, I used to be able to do this. Now I'm not allowed. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. So card number 4, doable. The key is within your grasp. It's within your grasp. There you are, your conscious mind tossing that key out the window, and your higher self is like, F this, F you, shoving that fist through that window and getting that key. Nope. For some of us, failure and the fear of success are no longer options. Nope. Your higher self is forcing this through. Your higher self is asking you to please comply and move forward. Move forward back towards your greatness, back to the home within your heart. Your higher self is saying this is doable because it is doable. This is not some love and light like, if you just blah, 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 and, you know, ignore the dark. No, your greatness is stored in the darkness. Your greatness is hidden in your shadow. You're going to have to do that work. Allow yourself to mature emotionally, mentally, so you can begin accessing that greatness, that power, that abundance, your abilities. You need to begin accessing it. And if you choose not to, boy, see, I knew it. it. You just don't care. You have no respect for boundaries. You're such a reflection of me and myself. Just hug me. If you choose to try and continue to do all of this crazy stuff to try and deny yourself the greatness that you actually are, you're going to start feeling some Aries energy from your higher self. Okay? Okay, where are you going now? Where are you going now? You want to go down? I'm hugging you too much. Oh. Oh. I love you. I love you. I love you too. You leave hair everywhere. I love you. Can we do this later? Can we do this later? And you're purring. Oh, thank you for all the kisses. Okay. He's digging his nails so I can't remove him. Okay. I won't. I won't. Can you just stop? I don't like this. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. I don't like it. I don't like this much cuddly stuff. Right. You don't care. Aries, I am. Your higher self is about to force you to see who you are. Whether it be through like a fiery moment where everything seems to just kind of implode, then that's what's going to need to happen. That's just what's going to need to happen. You can choose how you receive whatever it is that your soul is trying to give you, but you don't get to say you're not going to receive it at all. Okay? You don't get to. You don't get to deny yourself in that way. Not anymore. Not anymore. Card number 17, self-reflection. Part of you sees exactly who and what you are. The other part of you has turned your back. You don't want to see. It's too this. You're the only boy that can ever do this to me. Self-reflection. You're the only boy that. I just don't like it, Felix. Please go down. Please go down. Don't dig you. He's digging his claws into me. Felix, I'm feeling uncomfortable. I love you. I love you so much that I'm going to set you free. Just retract the claws. Retract. Okay. Ooh, this feels so good. All right. Okay. Let me just pull this all the way so he can't go behind me. Okay. All right. Card number 17, self-reflection. Part of you sees exactly what you need to see. Part of you has turned your back. Now, you know what you need to know. Okay, you have all the components, you have everything that you need in order to begin the process of self-realization, self-actualization. The only thing that's really stopping most of us, and what I mean by most of us is every single last one of us, okay? Every single last one of us, is your refusal to comply. It's your refusal to allow your organic process to happen. The human mind, the monkey mind, is a very, very rebellious thing, okay? It tries to convince you that you need to know more, you need to understand, you need to be able to this and that and blah, blah, blah. And after this part, first you have to do that, and all kind of excuses as to why this is not going to happen right now. The higher self is sick and tired of the little monkey. The higher self is sick and tired of the little monkey. This is why so many people, not all, but so many people are struggling through a very, very intense Mercury retrograde, a very purgative process. In addition to that, with this Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of third eye purging. If you are experiencing a lot of postnasal drip, then you're probably purging stagnant energies from your third eye. Your higher self is probably already pulverizing all of that blockage, okay? And it's not going to happen in one day. That would be very, very rare for that to happen in one day. And you probably not going to like it if it happened all in one day. So if you constantly have a drippy nose and you don't know why, and you thinking, well, maybe it's allergies or maybe it's not. And maybe it's a part of your process, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. It's not a bad part of the process. It's just inconvenient. So card number 1, make peace with your past. And a lot of people need to really, really, really hear what this card is telling them. There are things that have happened in our past where we didn't behave in the best way, where we didn't allow ourselves to have the highest level of compassion. Or maybe our perception was somewhat skewed and we thought that the compassion needed to be directed at someone else who was being hurtful and harmful to us instead of being rightfully placed on ourselves. You guys, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Sometimes what ends up happening is we think because we've expressed ourselves and it was a little bit mean based on our perception, we think that, oh, we're a bad person. Okay, but what did you do that was so mean? Because you stood your ground? Because you expressed to someone who was being very flagrant in their disrespect of you and your personal stance, your personal needs, your personal feelings. So if they didn't give a shit about shitting on you, why are you so bent out of shape that you spoke up? And a lot of people do this, okay? A lot of people find it very, very difficult to give themselves permission to move forward from whatever it is that, whatever it is that they're doing. And usually what they're doing is using that as an excuse to prevent themselves from moving forward, okay? You need to allow yourself to move forward. You need to do more than just have compassion for other people. You need to have compassion for yourself as well. All right. So here goes. Card number 3, realization. You're going to come to a realization that in order for you to move forward, you have to walk through that door. There's a doorway being held open for you at this point. All right. This is a very, very special time in human evolution. Very, very special time. The reason it's a special time is because of the fact that you are being allowed to receive portions of your consciousness that this matrix has not allowed us to reach for many, 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 many generations. This allows you to reach such high levels of consciousness that maybe it's going to set you free. Maybe it's going to set you free. Maybe you're going to realize something this year. Maybe you're going to realize something in the next few weeks that's really going to change the trajectory of your spiritual path. And hey, you know what? Sometimes when people want to declare war on you and your soul, you're going to have to get out the semi-automatics, okay? You're going to have to allow yourself to defend yourself, to create space for yourself, to let the bodies hit the floor. I'm just saying, let the bodies hit the floor. Y'all want spiritual war? Every single last one of us can handle our own. Bring it. They want to declare war? Bring it. I'm going to stand my ground. You want to invade my space? Bring it. I have enough of my consciousness activated to understand if you want a war, I can handle it. Whatever you bring to my doorstep is going to grow me. Bottom line, it's going to grow me. And whether I understand it immediately or not, Doesn't matter. Because when I'm ready to walk through that door, I'll have the realizations that I need in order to process every single last event of my life. And I'll realize I am the key. I am the key to that locked door. I am that locked door. And you know, that's a very, very, very powerful realization. Realizing you are the key, you are the lock, you are the door, you are the hand that's holding the door open. Holy shit, you've just freed yourself from that mental cage. Card number 40, water element, sensing. What do you sense? Do you sense the truth coming back to you? What is it that you sense? Do you sense your power coming back and it scares you? What if I hurt someone? What if I lose control? What if you allow your power to come back to you with a realization that the fact that you question it, the fact that the thing you're most afraid of is accidentally harming someone else, that in itself is proof that you never would. And if something did happen and someone else was negatively affected in any way, you are the type of person, you are the type of heart, you are the type of soul that would never, ever, ever leave that the way it is. You would go out of your way to fix it. Give yourself more credit, for real. Give yourself more credit. You know, don't allow this twisted society that we exist within, this paradigm of illusion, control, separation, to convince you any more lies about you are true. All of that is just utter fuckery. I swear, it's utter fuckery. And you know what? It really triggers me because I existed within that for so long. And I knew that this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like truth, but so many people believe it. So it has to be true. It has to be. Well, what if you allow yourself to recognize there are so many more like you that recognize the lies, that feel the dishonesty, the illusion, but they stay quiet because just like you, they don't want to be noticed by the mob that wants you to shut up because you're messing up their game. You standing as a light of truth, a beacon of light in such a dark time, screws up their game. But what did we just say? You want a spiritual war? Bring it. Let the bodies hit the floor. My husband loves it when I say that. Hey, you know, they want a war, spiritual war. That's on them. Don't be mad. Don't be mad after you get what you asking for. I'm just saying, don't get mad. Don't be saying, oh, because so-and-so is blah, blah. No. I know what I did. I chose a specific response to your triggering. You just mad because you didn't get to trigger me and control me in the way you wanted. You wanted to trigger me and cause a certain type of reaction, but because I understood what you were doing, I chose a response. I took my power back. You don't get to control me. You don't get to dictate to me how I'm going to behave. If I want to choose to ignore you and your stupidity, your fuckery, then I will. And if other people want to see that it's all you're enabling, you know what? You ain't even a part of this. This is about me and my growth. That's a waste of my time. That doesn't grow me. I know I can fight. I know I can get ugly. And I'm not going there. I'm going somewhere else. And if you want to keep following me, good, because maybe you'll learn something. I'm just saying, maybe we need to have these kind of internal conversations. Maybe the internal conversations need to be externalized. Card number 5 of Swords. Losses, all is not lost, as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. Hey, you know, like I said, if they want to start shit, they want to try and take things from you, you're never going to be fully depleted. You're always going to have some other way to defend yourself, to create further prosperity for yourself. And sometimes that prosperity is simply in the mindset. It's simply in you acknowledging, you know what, you might have took me down a little bit, but I ain't staying down. You might have had that momentary power to tear me down, but you definitely don't have the authority to force me to stay down. That's more powerful than thinking you so powerful because no one's been able to tear you down. No. What makes me personally powerful is my knowing. I don't care how many groups come and try and tear me down, try and destroy me, try and illustrate me as a different type of person with subpar integrity. I will always get back up. And when I get back up, we're going to have to fucking fight this shit out. Okay? You might have sideswiped me. I didn't see you coming. You took me down. But when I get up, motherfucker, we have a problem. You're about to have a big problem on your hands because I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. And maybe for some of us, what we need to recognize is another person being able to sideswipe you and take you down like that. It's not a show of power. It's a show of lack of courage because they didn't have the courage to face you like a formidable enemy. So they came from the side like a fucking rodeo clown, okay? A rodeo clown, a distraction. And guess what? I don't play with clowns. You don't play with clowns. We aren't clowns, okay? We aren't clowns. We cowboys and cowgirls, and we go cowboy up. All right? That's all you need to know. Does a cowboy stay down when the bull bucks him off? Nope, he gets back up. He gets back up. And that's all you need to know. You're getting back up no matter what. I know. He's just too much. But I love you. I should not have brought his attention back to me. Knight of Pentacles, peace of mind, contentment. There it is. There it is. All your distractors in the background. Look at you. Look at your face. Giving zero fucks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There you are, talking to the birds, talking to spirit, not giving a single mother fluff and fluffer. Nothing. Yep, nothing. Nine of Swords, tears and frustrations, letting go of emotions. I came across the most potent quote. Someone had said, crying is not going to fix anything. And someone else responded, whatever made you think we were crying to fix things, we're crying to release. Okay? Okay. So if you got to cry to release, then do it. Do it. Someone who shames you for releasing energy that you can't harness to benefit you is someone who wants you to fail. Why else would they be in your business? Trying to tell you how to cope for your life and your journey, not having any idea what you're going through. Why else? Because they need you to fail. Because your success amplifies their failure. Oh, shit. Let that sink in. Your success amplifies their perception of their own failure. Even with that, I don't give a shit. That's your issue you need to deal with, boo-boo. Ain't nobody on this end trying to wish you any kind of harm. I'm just trying to live my life. And you're going to have to be okay with that because you weren't given the authority to dictate to me as a sovereign, as your equal, how I'm going to live. Here it goes. 10 of Wands, weighed down with problems, very heavy load. You got to recognize what kind of load you're carrying. All right? Recognize what load it is you are carrying. Is this all your load? Or are you carrying other people's bullshit? Which one is it? I don't know what deck this is. This was gifted to me. It's my favorite deck now. Is this all your problems, all your emotions, all your thoughts? Or are you an empath? Are you an empath and you've been pulling in other people's pain? Right, baby, what? Are you pulling in other people's pain? Because if you are, recognition of that is the first step to correcting that imbalance, okay? And it's not that you're wrong or bad because you're doing this. Sometimes we don't even recognize we're doing this, and that's okay. It's a part of our process of recognition. Recognition leads to self-realization, self-actualization. Excuse me. 9 of Wands, undecided, need to take a step out of the situation. Then you will see more clearly. Quite a few of us quite a few of us have consistently been pulled into other people's BS. Okay, quite a few of us. And maybe right now what you need to do is take a moment, just take a moment and analyze, do I really need to be a part of this? Is this really something that adds to my growth? I mean, I don't know the answer, but I kind of feel like this is something I have to do. And if that's where you get, then this is something you have to do. Because not always does the human mind understand, but the feelings that you have are direct messages, direct instructions from your soul. You have a friend that you love dearly and you rationalize and rationalize. Well, this friend is so emotionally wounded and this is why they do what they do and this is their way of coping. And every time you're with them, you feel like, God, oh, okay, listen to that feeling. Okay, listen to that feeling. You're feeling that way for a reason. Maybe this friend isn't actually a friend. Maybe this friend is someone who's just learned to drain your energy for their own ends. And you know what? Maybe this friend doesn't even realize they're doing it. That's fine. Just because they don't realize they're doing it doesn't mean you continue to allow them. That's fine. Hey, if you want to still be friends and enjoy time together, perfect. But if every single time you are going to call me and message me only when things are wrong, only when you need something, then I'm going to conveniently be not available. Sorry, I'm busy. Sorry. I'm too busy living to allow you to suck more energy from me. Okay? And yeah, that's the only thing you're apologizing for. A recognition that this needs to end, and I'm going to make it end. So let's go ahead and pull the last card because I gotta go. You guys. Woo. That's hey, you know what? If it's family members doing this, you can still love family from afar in silence. You can definitely be like, hey, family. Oh, you want to come over and visit? Okay. Oh, you're here in my house and you want to act that way? Visiting time is over. I got to go. Meaning you need to leave. Go to your house. Do that at your house. Enjoy yourself. Thanks. Bye. Don't forget your seatbelt. Put your seatbelt on. My mama used to be like, what? You live like 10 minutes that way. Do that in 10 minutes over there. She used to get so mad at me. Wear your seatbelt.
Then she just got there.
I know. She'd be so mad. Oh, you must have thought this was your house. No, this is my house. She gets so mad at me. Why do you like that? Well, because you've chosen to revert. That's fine. So I got to be this way. It was lovely until you chose something else. But yeah, no, just 10 minutes that way, just that way. She used to get so mad. What? I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were paying my mortgage. Oh, you guys, I better quit. I used to trigger her so bad. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm not telling you how to act. I'm just saying you can't do that here. I love my mama. She used to want to slap the shit out of me. 66% at 1010. Card number 19, Sacred Union. Only, and this is a message from our higher selves, okay? Card number 19, Sacred Union. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. Stupefied with bliss, I become without thought. There is no grief in that loss. Ooh, damn. Wow. There is no grief in that loss. Wow. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favor of this mindlessness. Its ecstasy, rapture, the sweetness of the union so sacred overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. Nothing else exists except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred conjoining. It happens even now between my body and my spirit, and in yours and in his over there, and that woman passing by. All creation in sacred rapturous embrace, so shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away in the passionate loving that renders duality into one and tips the mind into empty ecstasy. You lucky, lucky angel, you are to be blessed with sacred union. This union is of the lover and the beloved, the masculine and the feminine. That which appears to be opposite will no longer appear to be so. There is a coming together that's destined and divine. You are to be swept up in such a wave of love. This has nothing to do with a reunification between two human beings. This has everything to do with a reunification of your masculine and feminine aspects. It's time for you to release the need to continue to exist as a duality and embrace the reality of your totality. This oracle comes to you as a portent, a sign of that which is to come, and also as a confirmation of your spiritual journey thus far. You have been working to integrate masculine and feminine energies within. Oh, perhaps you have not used those words, but you have been attempting to find the balance between living a surrendered life and leading from the heart, and then knowing when to take the initiative to set something in motion, when to put your body, mind, and soul into getting your shoulder behind something to push. You have been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. Instead, you have intended to show it up for what it is, to seek out the genius of life through unconditional acceptance instead of judging and fearing, resisting what is as though it were a big mistake, perhaps caused by ignorance within. No, you do not seek to hide from love anymore. You have been learning step by step how to embrace it and allow it to embrace you. What a journey you are taking, beautiful, lucky angel. So your confirmation is thus: you are growing, you are evolving, you are making genuine shifts in consciousness that are allowing you to change the way you are in the world, to become freer, more loving, wilder, more divine. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now in your surrendered state, you are seducing the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such graceful intervention. The divine cannot resist your beauty. So keep going with that sacred surrender. Keep believing in the inner healing path you are traveling with such success. Accept this confirmation and acknowledgement close to your heart and keep traveling along your path of love. Keep this knowledge in your heart. You are meeting your beloved. What can be more exciting? You are your beloved. Okay? You are your beloved. Whatever it is you're waiting to arrive to love on you in the way you feel you deserve, they will simply be an external projection of your internal ability to accept and love yourself unconditionally. When people can't love you for who you are, recognize that for what it is. A reflection of your refusal to love yourself as you are in that moment. Perfection as we know it, perfection as defined by society, is an illusion. It's unattainable, unrealistic, and such a waste of your time. In every moment you are perfect. You are made perfect. It's simply your perception that has been distorted by the illusion, the official story of society, of this patriarchal paradigm of control and separation. That's what caused you to begin wondering who and what you are. And even in their attempts to continue to keep you separate from your greatness, it's gifting you with the highest level of amplified potentiality. You are learning more about yourself. Through their wicked intentions, you are being gifted with higher potentiality. Recognize that for what it is too. This sign coming to you with this oracle is out of great love bestowed by the hand of grace. What this means is there is destiny at play in matters of the heart. There is heart healing and a letting go of past obstructions, suffering, or misunderstandings. You could say in a way that the great cosmic matchmaker has taken up your cause. If you are already in a relationship, expect that there will be healing of that relationship in whatever way needed. You may have no sense of how it's going to play out. It may result in a deepening of commitment to your lover, but it will certainly result in a deepening of your own commitment to love. This oracle comes with a particular piece of guidance for you. No matter what has been, what has succeeded, and what has appeared to fail, what has been loved and what has been lost, there's only one truth that will prevail in your life, without failure, without exception, and that is love. It's all you are truly seeking, and it's behind every life experience seeking you. Do not stand back from it. Do not put yourself aside, turn down your eyes, and pretend you cannot be seen by the world. Be bold. Claim the love that's your divine birthright, and know that sacred union is yours, destined in the heavens and blessed by the great beloved. Ooh. I love that. I love that. So, those are some potent messages. And when you're ready to receive the truth of that message, that is a unique expression of your own soul's love for you, you'll receive it. You'll understand it. If the things that I talk about are things that you don't quite understand, and that's okay. It's okay. Don't try so hard to understand these things. Allow it to flow into your consciousness. Allow it to be filtered by your heart. And then allow yourself to be free to recognize in perfect time, a time decided by your higher self and no one else, what these messages mean to you. Because I guarantee whatever this message means to you right now, if you come back in a few weeks, this message will probably still resonate, but in a different way. And that's the most beautiful thing about ascension. It's a deepening as well as a rising, a coming in closer and tighter as you explore the same lessons with much more depth. So free yourself to learn in whatever way you need to learn. You don't need to understand any of this. Not right now, not later, not ever. It's really up to you. Stop judging yourself. Stop trying to make sense of everything that's not really happening to be made sense of. A lot of the things that happen in your life are simply for you to feel. Some of the most potent, most ancient light language has no verbal counterpart. It's a language felt, not heard. Let that sink into. So please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. And just a heads up, today is the final day for my 40% off coupon, my entire website. My website's emmyevolving.com. And you don't need a coupon code. You simply need to just go to the website. And that 40% off includes the bigger things like mentorships, sword packages, things like that. Okay, so you guys have a beautiful day. I'm going on a shooting date with my husband. Cock it, Daddy, cock it one time, just one time, so they can hear. Just cock it one time. Yes, with passion. I'm just saying. Bye, guys.